another Valhalla playthrough. We have, let's see, this is the 28th, I'm pretty sure the 30th is going to be the last day here, and that will be the end of the game, so that's
We'll be able to
3 more sessions?
we'll be able to pay off our bills.
Yeah, I hope so. What's your favorite?
Alright, Y2K, the final remaster, leads the video game charts in this alternate timeline. The newest remaster of 2016's Y2K, a post-modern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku, Project Remaster, and Sting's Face Remastered. Full chart include lifetime sales of Y2K The Final Remaster, Hatsune Miku, the Project Remaster, 1.5 million views, Sting's Face Remastered, 150k, Water Pro Wrestling G, and dang it, Ron Paul. God damn it, Ron Paul. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody's actually surprised. I remember a time when it was probably a free body pillow one. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world you can plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Wanna marry me? Can't marry your own son, too. First space colony plans to develop its own. Alice Rabbit in Space 2? Amazing. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes in the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population.
So, I mean, since, like, we know the augmented eye makes up any, like, Alice Rabbit content, that's, like, that could be, like, some ridiculous media manipulation in a way.
Good evening.
Ah, Jill, I'm out to go get firecrackers.
Firecrackers?
It's New Year's, right? We need some.
Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
I'll be
I'm
back
off
in a bit.
Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Well, Jamie's here. My favorite assassin.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he
could have
left.
phased him out of existence there.
Yeah, he just came and left. Like the assassin he is.
Anybody want to voice Jamie?
Fuck you, Jimmy.
The mercenary?
Yes.
Anyways, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change people's lives. Oh, the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
Ah, this guy.
Alright, who wants to do Ingram?
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
On Friday?
Yes.
There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that.
So it flew by here.
I take it you know what made the noise.
Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard.
Okay, edgy boy. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity?
I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah, sure. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. So it didn't get far away?
I know.
Now give me a Mars blast. Make it
Okay.
quick.
Ours blessed the guy that wouldn't come back. Twice. Can't get rid of him. Oh well, we need money.
What? What? Oh, I think I only put one. Is what happened.
Powder Delta.
Wait. No! I still think I'd be an excellent bartender.
You've made some nice drinks that you've posted, so. Here you go.
You have to go to school for that here in the state, right?
I think you
I think
do.
so.
You have to in
I
New
think
Jersey.
it's a certificate program, though. It's not like a 4-year or 2-year
Yeah,
thing.
I think it's like 6 months or 4 months or something. Well, you didn't mess it up.
If I may interject.
You looking for a fight, bud?
I missed the wrong.
Certainly not.
You really think you'd stand a chance against Jamie? You're dumb. You're like half his size.
I can fight dirty.
He kills people for a living, you idiots.
Jeez. I can fight dirty.
Chill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living.
But that's what I do.
It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
What's
Very
up? What do you,
sensitive. Very
You're right.
sensitive.
I'm sorry.
Sensitive assassin.
yeah, like, what do you, like, someone asks you if you're a bartender, what do you do for, what do you do? I get people drunk for a living.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight.
I'm looking to end one.
I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. Everybody keeps getting those girly drinks.
Don't worry, I'm not coming back.
I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner.
Jamie, are you trying to get a date?
Maybe.
God.
Ma-
This is like meeting a guy at like who has a who's trying to flex on craft beer or something, trying to tell you what to order.
oh no. Don't be like that,
Like a
Jamie.
craft beer connoisseur.
Yeah. I really like porters. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. He's just waiting for him to say I'd like a suplex so he can suplex him.
Okay, let's try this suplex thing.
Fuck yeah!
Right.
Yeah, I knew you had good taste.
Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird.
Did you bring
I'm
your
not a-
growler?
Please serve it in my custom-made growler.
On the rocks. Blended on some accident. There we go.
Here you go.
Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier powder. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Did you kill my family and burn down my home?
No, that wasn't me. Anyway, call me Jamie. And you are?
I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at, yeah, let's not talk about it. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge?
I did, actually.
Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. Almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection. Need to hide something?
Second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity.
How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution.
Dude, it goes up your rectum.
It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. And you get liquid shits for like 2 weeks.
Oh, not a bad trade-off.
For 5 hours, you're trapped in a bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and in your gums, in your toes, everywhere.
That sounds awful.
And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch.
What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, should have figured. Hard ass. Hey, give me one of those.
Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right, but oddly appealing in the same way.
I feel like Jamie's talking this guy up to help you out. Try to get him to order more drinks.
That, or like, it's like, he's like low-key hitting on him, but I think Jamie can do better than Ingram. I'm not
I
shipping
agree.
this one. I don't want to do Jamie that way.
I'm with you.
Here you go.
Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours though.
Alien.
I added a couple of extras in this, actually.
So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie?
Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries.
I see. Well, it's a pleasure, Jamie. A real pleasure. But I gotta leave.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
They had like a really in-depth, very personal
There was
conversation right
definitely some slap ass after that conversation.
there. Please come again, or not.
Always good to make through
Don't
fast.
count on it.
Black.
You've said that twice now.
He's
Shut
coming
up.
back.
Seems like a nice guy.
I know
Jamie,
it!
you had taste.
Do you got his number?
He's got too much baggage,
He
Jamie.
fix me.
He's got too much baggage.
I mean, maybe you can redeem him. I don't know. Do you like fixer-uppers?
It's true.
Yeah, you're right. He seems like a bit too much work.
I mean, he said he's done a lot of like self-improvement himself. Like maybe Jamie is like sort of like a people mechanic.
Yeah.
Right.
He can fix them.
I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
Every
Multiple
day.
bad- Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicest side of people.
Oh, that's so nice.
Only no.
He just walks away, doesn't say anything.
That guy tires the hell out of me.
We have an Alma,
I could be her.
the Armitage.
I'll be her. I guess she's laughing.
Yeah, he pretty much left.
Someone's in a good mood.
Oh. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too.
Phrasing. Trauma.
Is there an Alma route?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it! Why are we not on that route?
Because,
We're doing the generic route because you'll buy the game and then I get my advertising money.
Can I spoil why you can't, what that route is a bit?
I mean, I'm
I
fine
don't
with
care.
it as long as everybody else is.
It's fine.
Alma's route is the bad route, ending
Oh.
route.
Fair.
No, wait. I think
oh.
there's two different
So
endings. with
we
Alma.
might be on the Alma.
Here.
No, it's the bad ending.
No, there's. I looked it up. There's two. Yeah, you talk with her in the bad route, but there's also a second one with her official one.
I didn't see that when I looked up the endings.
There's like 6.
Yes, and they are Dorothy, Kira Mickey, good ending, the bad ending, Virgilio's ending. And... Oh, actually, yeah, Alma does have one.
I would like to say I don't think Kirimiki needs a route.
I'm
I think there's
confused.
a lot
'cause, like,
more deserving characters.
is the Alma ending romantic because she's straight?
No,
No,
because
it's
she's
friendship.
straight.
It's friendship. Okay, here you go.
It's like,
Okay, so yeah, she technically has two endings.
Oh, Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor.
Guilty as charged. So it should put you in a good mood.
Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got effed in the back of a parking lot. So
Wow.
yeah. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. So
Where?
total mess.
Let's see your sister.
Luckily, my parents brought them to the court, and the judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being.
So she really messed it up, didn't she?
It was bad. When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So it's a whole lot of bad. So Eva comes and says, "Oh, then make sure you don't come back because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple."
Burn.
I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but it was kind of funny, but also wow.
Why is she in a good mood?
I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now.
You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you?
She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept in the same bed for a while. And she turned into a teen and it all went downhill. I stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. So,
Ouch.
her. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. It sucked.
You haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years.
Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her. I'm not that old, but rather... the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today.
How so? People change.
She hasn't matured one bit, so no changing, and she's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, crazy teen. So aside from destroying the admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. But enough about me. How are you?
Trying to pay rent. Everything's fine, aside from this note from my ex.
A note?
Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister?
Yeah.
I got this note from her.
Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing.
As do I.
So, what's the problem then?
Same fear that drove me away from her in the first place.
Right. Give me a brandini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you.
Right. Brandini, alright.
eye roller.
Here you go.
This is the thing. Let's start. Oh,
Boo!
The TV gets turned off too.
Oh no.
Chance a child.
Boo! Ghost.
Is she a rotom?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Actually, this is a great time to talk to. Alma's a good person to talk to about her.
This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters.
You just told that story.
Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements.
All I can look at right now are those boobs, lady. Not now, alt personality.
Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid all alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job.
What if I hire your high-ranking lips? That doesn't even make sense. Hold up.
The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled.
Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see.
Oh god.
Alright, enough.
Enough?
Shit.
Okay.
Peace out! Sorry, talking to myself. I know the girl is you and the sister's your eldest sister. Please get to the point.
Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer?
Right. Beer, man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Seeing things. Seeing things are talking to me. So it's like auditory and visual hallucinations. That's like a double whammy. Here you go.
He's still broken.
Thanks.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Here, you can watch anime.
Yay!
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 So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along?
Oh yeah, loved her. Never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. It was great. Helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She's pretty much my sister too.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, and now I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both the big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I will never forgive you.
Harsh. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested.
Ah, sure I'll be here. Remember, I will forgive you.
Yeah. I'll go take my break.
Alright.
Whoa.
You were here the whole time. Where have you been?
You're quite absorbed in conversation just now. Jamie didn't say goodbye to you, did you hear?
Anyways, call me if anything comes up.
Poor Jamie.
Intermission.
Anybody need to take an actual break?
Oh boy.
Take a couple seconds. Alright, is everybody back?
I'm still here.
I don't
still-
even know, dude. Am I even
Okay.
here? Or any of us here?
Good question.
This crisis?
Well,
So-
should jump to the jukebox right after this. Aaron,
It's less chilly today.
so bad.
Random statement.
Jill, a kid's looking for you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Wrong
right.
kid. Who the hell are you?
She's the one who had an overbearing mother and wanted her to get off her back.
Oh yeah. That one trying to live it up. Does anybody want to voice Norla?
I mean, I could do her, I guess.
Yeah, Norma's not the kind of girl I like to voice.
Hey.
Ah, Norma. Phew, thought of someone else. Crap.
Oh no.
Change the channel.
You're back! Oh, fuck you, alternate self. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Neither of you. Crap, I said it out loud.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you.
I think that line worked in both instances.
She thought it was for her. Thank me, for what?
Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some.
Oh, so responsible, Jojo. What?
I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do.
Right?
Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days.
Mm,
And after that, she told me that'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore.
glad to hear that.
And well, I wanted to thank you for that.
Me?
If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thanks.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes my advice works.
I'll leave before it gets too late outside.
Yep, be careful, child. Oh, so sweet. Shut up, me.
Hey, Jill, mind helping me here?
Sure, I'm just busy having delusions.
Make a bleeding Jane, please.
On it. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word for a figment of my imagination. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could totally see me. It could make everyone go crazy. And why can I see you? I don't want to see you. You're the main character. Dunno,
yeah.
breaking the fourth wall here. What the hell are you? A cute girl. Right.
You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there.
Yeah, just remembering stuff. Like delusions and stuff.
Give me a hand.
Give me your hand here and serve me a beer, please.
Sure, keep me busy. Beer for Gil now.
2 gills. Oh god, she's really going crazy.
It'd be funny if there were multiple guilds, because remember, he seems to go out and do a lot of stuff, and
One for each of his personas that he's been going while running from the government. You have John, you have Gil, you have Tobias.
certain.
Oh, we're still getting
Thanks.
paid. It's pretty cool. It's kind of mean
Thanks.
to charge him.
Would you lighten up if I can show you I can interact with the environment like a poltergeist? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try.
Fuck with Gil.
There. Can't see anything, ghost. You sure?
Well,
Yeah. So weird.
Oh boy. Dorothy!
Okay. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition!
What?
Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Inquisition! Ouch! I'm very dumb! Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the round. Ahem. Honey!
Hey, Dorothy.
I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream?
Sure.
Can Linux get drunk?
It's a good question.
They can act
Whoever brought it up that they can.
I think they answered that where like their like body basically simulates what it would be like to have nerves and like be drunk and have pain. So like their program simulated. So it's basically the same thing. Oh no, I forgot the agent. Fuck!
You fool!
I can't talk and mix. This is hard.
We're not even handling real alcohol.
Oh my god.
this isn't looking good for your bartending career.
Look, it's even moldy. God, what fucked up? Is that like a float? Or is that like lemons inside? I can't really tell.
Did we screw this one up? I
No,
think we
this is
did.
fine.
Is it?
I think
No, it's
that's what it looks
fine.
like. I think it's a float, like you're saying.
Yeah,
Like it's
it's
neat.
missing a U and a Y. I think we fucked up. Yeah, it's a fliff dream. It's not a fluffy dream. We need more alcohol.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, before you leave.
What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too?
Yo, party!
Sure, I'll be here then.
Yay! Well, I've got things to do, so... You do. You're not real, though. What do you do?
Who does what?
Quiet, Gil. Sorry, I sneezed?
Weird sneezes.
Anyways, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Who? What?
Man, she was in a rush.
Oh, Becky was Dorothy's name, right? Like,
Yeah,
her fan.
Yeah, I believe so.
Wait, is she the dead girl that...
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
the
that's
mom.
what it is.
I guess Dorothy's mom's daughter. Yeah.
Man, she was in a rush.
Okay, fuck that noise.
What's wrong, Dana?
Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get some through some shady means.
Ugh. Just gonna buy them from the internet again.
Oh, gee.
She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning.
I'll make sure that there's an extra extinguisher at hand.
Please? Well, I guess that's it for today.
Alf, you sure you're fine?
I am, don't worry. Only seeing things.
Hey, do you mind if I ask a silly question?
Please don't. You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask?
Hold on. Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess the second set of ears look like a cat, but the word boomer seems so out of place.
Not so much when you consider it's not them, that their parents that were called such.
Ah, gee. Oh?
Let's go a bit back first. You do know that cat boomers, why cat boomers look like that, right?
Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right?
It's called the Yamazaki-Romanov treatment. It was the Romaneko-Yamada treatment. The Roma... Let's call it the catification procedure.
Ugh.
It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, it was also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that can make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stangovich. Was it Stangovich? Let's call him Stangovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed early with nanomachine rejection. Stangovich funded the research in a desperate move. His wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stangovich, didn't die. She became a living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized media, created a weird fad. Parents made their onboard children go through the codification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. It's like a status symbol. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. Everyone wanted media darling children. A whole generation of these kids with cat-like protrusions got born.
And their parents got called cat boomers?
A generation of parents obsessed with these cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents.
You keep calling them protrusions, why is that?
Because that's what they are.
Huh?
You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function.
Huh.
Still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. His ears are just a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh?
I'd say I learned quite a bit today, thank you.
Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms left and right. I don't want you to say someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure.
I'll keep it in mind.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, that guy's name was Stangovich.
Yeah?
I just remember Sylvia Stangovich was around my age. When I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then.
And did you need to shout just now?
Sorry, emotionally unstable. In any case, I'm out for the day.
Alright, careful out there.
Try.
So we did it, right?
Firecrackers maintain adult growth.
Of course.
We did it.
I just do on
No day with
Wow,
being forced
wow,
to
we
buy
got a-
something.
We got a lot of money from that, like over like
Yeah, I think we're gonna
So
come out ahead.
we need about $1,500.
We got $1,700 from that.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
So
Coming
if
out
we
on
make
top.
1,500, we'll be okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, jeez, this is stressful and it's not even real.
Yeah. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl.
Jealous?
Well,
Well, that was a I would say uneventful day, but it was still pretty fun.
yeah, it was pretty much just aside from like I guess Ingram and Jamie's conversation where Ingram got to slowly started becoming nicer. It was basically just set up for the next day.
For the shipping. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Party.
Well, we're getting close to being done. It's crazy that it's taken this long, though. I
Yeah.
didn't imagine it would take this long.
Well, we are going like a session a day. We definitely do not run as long as the attorneys.